What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Today's video obviously is a little bit later than normal and that is because of the absolutely harrowing experience of Christian Eriksen in the Denmark-Finland game. Good news is he is alive and well. He is in hospital reacting, talking and recovering, and the Denmark-Finland game is back on and underway. Surprise to me because I wasn't even directly involved, and it's drained me, man. It's drained me. It was very tough to watch, and I think a lot of people feared for the worst when he was having CPR and defibrillators on field. It was tough. It was tough. So I wish him a speedy recovery and hopefully never see anything like that again in my life on a field or off. I can only hope that is the last time. It wasn't, unfortunately, the first time, but we can only hope it's the last time. With that being said, there was still some content on FIFA. My opinion on it, just irrelevant at the end of the day, isn't it? And it is one of those things where, like, seeing what happened to Eriksen just puts a lot of everything into perspective, man. A lot of everything. Like, it's a shame from my own personal point of view that it takes seeing something like that to kind of bring you back sometimes into a bit of reality and bring you, ground you and whatnot. But yeah, so EA have released Alessandro Florenzi. I think in general, the Festival of Fuck cards, or the Path to Glory, the FOF PTG cards, are brilliant, and Florenzi is no exception. High work rates. I haven't seen him yet. This is the first time. It's 8 PM now, the time I'm recording this. This is the first time that I've been on the game actually all day, funnily enough. Well, I recorded a couple of drafts earlier, and so I haven't seen this, but on his face card stats, looks brilliant. He's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, which is a bit sad. High work rates, which is nice. Another PSG, another Italian, and a position change, which is nice. And of course, the fact that Italy have already won their first game means that Florenzi is one of 3 towards his first upgrade up to a 93 rated. With regards to his in-game stats, I mean, that is a cool card. Pace is very good. Shooting is very good other than finishing, which, although we don't have an exact understanding of it, from what I understand, finishing is for shooting with inside the box, and long shots is for shooting outside the box. So his finishing at 80 there isn't the best, but his shot power is very nice. His passing is okay, very well rounded, but a little on the low side, and probably be something that I would look to improve. And as I say that, Finland have just scored. Looks like he's offside though. Maybe he's not, I don't know, we'll have to see. And then with regards to dribbling, absolutely brilliant. 98 agility, 92 balance, great reactions and composure, very good ball control and dribbling. Defensively, absolutely sensational. Physically, absolutely brilliant. A little low on strength, but that's, I think, because he's relatively small frame, and doesn't really have any traits that are worth anything really at all. So it's a good card, but 3 segments, an 84 rated with a PSG, a team of the season, and 70 chemistry, an 86 rated with a team of the season, an Italian, and a 65 chemistry, and just watching this goal back here. A big header. No, he's not offside. That's 1-0. And an 87 rated with 1 French league player and 55 chemistry. That is expensive, but I think because, there's potential for him to go to, a 95 rated with 5-star, 5-star, and he'll have insane stats. I understand EA's line of thinking, but what I think they also have to consider is the fact that only one team really can go all the way. Like, I think, with regards to the ways that the wins work, let me get Twitter up here. With regards, I just want to see the if they tweeted about it. Yeah, with regards to the way that the wins work, for 3 wins is a +2 overall, 4 wins and then 5 wins for the upgrades. Now to get 5 wins, there's 7 games available, so you could have teams make it just to the semi-finals and get 5 wins. But that's assuming that they win all 3 group stage games, which is definitely not a given. There's a couple of like easy / predictable groups, but also a couple of groups where it's like, the Portugal-France group, where it's just like, look, come on, man. So I think in that regard, I think EA should be a little bit more considerate to the fact that we're just not going to see that many teams, if any teams, win 5 games. And it's also, I would assume that winning, even if it's via extra time or penalties, would count as a win. But even then, you could win the whole event and win 5 games, right? The round of 16, the quarters, the semis, the final, that's 4, and 1 group game. 1 group win and 2 draws is there. So, best case scenario, or well, worst best case scenario, 1 nation of players will get the full upgrade for the ratings, let alone the 6th win for the 5-star, 5-star. So I think just because of that alone, and the time of the year we're in, and the state of the game and the way it is, I think maybe this could have been, and possibly should have been, a little bit cheaper. There is another Festival Foot challenge there in available, and not a lot else. And then to my surprise, a little bit, I suppose, the Christian Eriksen objective is still there. EA just didn't act rash, I suppose, and that's a good thing, because the fact that he's okay and recovering is good. So this Eriksen's still there, but there are no other daily objectives, or no other objectives at all by the seams of things. I did see, unfortunately, on my Twitter timeline that people were immediately price fixing Eriksen. His informs went through the roof, his gold card went extinct, and it's just it's a sad state of affairs. And then group reward rare players pack. I mean, I don't like. I know what is gonna, like. As I said, man, it's one of those ones, right, where in the grand scheme of things, this is irrelevant. Like, life is what's important, and sometimes it takes what happened today to appreciate that sometimes a bit more. But in FIFA sense, in FIFA world, in FIFA terms, this is genuinely awful content, right? You have to score 15 goals using Australian players in any game mode. Now, you can just rig this if you want. You can just go and match up against a friend. You score 15, he quits the game in friendly mode. He scores 15, you quit the game. Australia, done. The same with Korea, the same with Japan, the same with Saudi Arabia, the same with Chinese players, right? So 5 games, quitting, easily done for a few packs, and then a mega pack at the end. But this is my problem, the fact that it's pack rewards. I don't want, like, I have been asking for milestones for a long time, because, the MLS Foundations was the last milestones that we got. I like the players way more, like, not even way more. I don't like the packs. I can get Prime Electrum Players packs, and was there a premium there as well? No, I can get Prime Electrum Player packs and Mega packs from like 30 to 40 different areas of the game, whether it's squad battles, rivals, champs, the actual store itself, the daily SBCs, player SBCs, league SBCs, whatever it may be. That, like, even some of the the objectives offer those sort of packs as well, right? For Eriksen, for example, there's an Electrum Players pack in there as well. Like, I can get packs anywhere. Players, they're hard to come by. And then for Europe, once again, with Switzerland, Poland, Denmark, Scotland, Croatia, Netherlands, very interesting, Turkey, Belgium, these teams again can be done anywhere, which is a positive. And I think it should be the case of all of the teams, because now, if, like, I kind of, even though it's a pack reward at the end, I actually like the fact that you can do this anywhere, because you can now go into champs. I've got Lewandowski in my team. If I score goals with him, job done. If you've got Orsic or Perisic foot birthday, or Modric foot birthday, or whatever other Croatian players, Rebic's road to the final card or whatever, boom. In Netherlands, if you've got De Jong or Depay or whomever you may have for Netherlands, you can go and take them into champs and start working on these, and you'll complete some of these just naturally / accidentally through playing the game, which I personally like, in spite of the fact that it's a pack reward. Once you start getting to this point here, Portugal, 20 goals in squad battles or rivals. Okay, now you're forcing me to go into a game mode I don't necessarily want to be in, to be able to achieve this. Spain the same, 20 goals with Spain, 20 goals with Italy, 20 goals with Germany and France and England. Just leave it. If, like, I understand what EA are trying to do here, right? Because what they don't want is for people to just go into friendlies and bang, 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 get all these packs like next to no time at all. I don't know why they don't want that, and but whatever. I know that that's what this is there for. I know what that's the I know that's why they do it. But if instead of this, just have it in like excluding friendlies mode, right? Because I would much rather do this if I could also do this in champs or in draft or in live foot friendlies. And it's fine. I think it's fine to do it in live foot friendlies because that, although it was the idea behind the friendlies section in the first place was to be a less competitive or non-competitive area, we all know the live foot friendlies are certainly competitive. Silver Lounge, sweaty and toxic. Managerial Masterpiece, I mean, I haven't been there for such a long time, and these are all barely expiring now, which is going to be quite interesting. But these are and were and have been extremely sweaty, and they're not friendlies. So it would be okay to be able to do them in this area. I understand that at this point, EA don't want them to do it because at this point, it's like the matchmaking is completely open. You can match a friend in this. You can match friends in these game modes. You can't unless you just like search at the same time and almost snipe each other. You can't just You can't send an invite to a friend for this game mode, right? So I don't think that there would be a problem if they just changed the criteria from squad battles and rivals to excluding friendly, like single player friendlies, and excluding well, no, that's it, and then draft from semi-pro and below, or whatever it is, like amateur and below, because it would just make it to a point where you could then go into any game mode for any of them and just do it almost accidentally, and that would be great. However, with that being said, I think it would still also be better to have it as packs as a return, like rather than have it as players as a return rather than packs. Like for me personally, anyway, that's for damn sure. Outside of that, here is Florenzi's card. I mean, an Anchor Chem style is a very good DM. I mean, it's his passing that's a problem, and it is a problem because it's not good enough for this state of the game, this stage of the game, should I say. So an Engine Chem style on him is probably what I would go with. I might go with a Maestro, possibly. And do you know what? A basic is what I would go with. It gives a boost in strength that he needs. It gives a boost in good defensive areas that he needs. It gives a boost in ball control and dribbling that was the lowest. It gives a boost in sprint speed to even up his pace. It gives a boost in short passing and long passing and vision, getting it to a good area. A basic for Florenzi is definitely the one. And it's coming in at about 400-ish K. For me personally, that's just too expensive. I know Italy won that first game. I know he's probably going to go up to a 93, but you just never know. I think that's just too expensive, but that is the content for today. That is FIFA for today, and that is going to be the end of me for today, the end from me for today. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.